So I started watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and this shit is heat. They got the daily dose of gang violence, shootouts, niggas doing drive-bys, and bitches throwing up in the streets. Oh yeah, they done created a whole menace of a city. So we're gonna go over the first episode, cause you know, that's just how far I got. So they introduce us to David and his mother, and dear God, they are going through it. This nigga don't got no clothes because his washing machine broke, and he needed a software update for school. So his mom tries to pay for the software update, and David tells her he got it. So she's thinking to herself, hold on. I'm broke, and you most definitely broke, so how the fuck you get that money? And let's just say he got it the dirty way. So when he goes to school, he puts on his goggles with his new software update, and that bitch just crashes the entire system. Bro, look at these niggas' faces. They ready to beat the shit out of him after school. So his mom gets called down to the principal's office, and he's telling her, ma'am, what kind of bootleg ass shit is your son running? Do you know how much fucking money that shit costs just to get that shit fixed? And she's willing to pay for every single dime. And the principal just like, nah, it's not about money. I just kind of want that bum ass nigga up out of here. The nigga can't get along with his classmates, and he's just fucking shit up. Bro, so she begs him to let him stay, and somehow he's like, okay, fine. So on the car ride back, we find out it's gonna cost 10 times the amount of money that it would have been if she just got the software regularly. And he's telling her that he's thinking about just drop out of school and go find a regular job. And she starts bawling her eyes out because she works her ass off for this, just to give her son the best education that he possibly can. So while they're having a heart-to-heart moment, this car pulls up, and this nigga has a P90 sticking out the window. He loads that bitch up, and he just starts busting. Niggas letting out the whole mag and doesn't give a single fuck that there's civilians in the other car. Bro just said, man, fuck this. I just see the option, I just start blasting. Is that a fucking rocket launcher? Bro, what type of heavy artillery does this nigga in the city got? So he shoots the rocket launcher at the car that he's actually trying to hit, and that shit blows up. And they're just sitting there celebrating like, yeah, the ops is dead. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, when I seen her actually still driving the car, I was like, what the fuck, how is she still alive? This nigga had to let off at least over 90 rounds. Bro, she's gotta be like the luckiest woman alive. So yeah, their car crashes and he takes her to the hospital, and then we find out that she's actually in stable condition. So David goes home, and since rent is due, he's looking for things to go sell, and he comes across this back spiny looking thing. He calls his underground friend up, and he's like, yeah nigga, I can only give you like 10K for that. He's like, 10K? Get the fuck out of my face. And he goes to school the next day, and he gets confronted by the guys who were in the classroom when he fucked up software. So they're sitting there telling him, you know, yo broke ass, I ain't supposed to be here. I wonder what your mommy does to go ahead and get this money for you. And we already know what the fuck they're hitting at. They think she giving up the Gok 5000. Shit, for this crazy rich ass school, it gotta be called something different. Probably like the Gok T1000. Obviously, David's tired of hearing this shit. He tries to leave, and then the bully does this weird ass, I'm not pushing you thing. So he tries to knock that nigga out. He just gets that shit blocked. He's like, hold on, wait, what the fuck? And we see his hand glowing, so apparently he has some type of modifications to it or some shit like that. Bro, and he starts making fucking Bruce Lee noises. He beats the shit out of this nigga. Like he's doing Chun-Li kicks with his fist. Bro hit that nigga with at least a 50 hit combo. So the bully's like, huh, weak ass nigga, fuck out my face or drop out. So David gets a call from the hospital, and he goes there and he finds out his mom's vitals actually went all the way down and she died. And to top it all off, the landlord calls and he's like, didn't I tell you bum ass niggas to give me my money? You know what? I'm finna change the locks on y'all broke ass. And he calls his underground friend back, and he's trying to sell the whole spine shit again. And he offers him an even less deal. He tries to give him like 6K. Like bro, that nigga's scamming you. It's literally been a single day. So the same bully that beat his ass and called his mom a Gok 5000 giver is calling him. And he's just like, you know, I heard about your mom dying. Honestly, it's kind of hard to feel sympathy for a bum ass nigga like you. And to be honest, her methods of getting you in that school weren't anything noble at all. And bro, that shit is getting him so fucking hot. So I'm just sitting there watching this and, oh my goodness. Bro, RIP to everybody who watched this shit with like a sister, a brother, and parents. They're done. So yeah, David pulls up to his underground friend's house. He's like, I'm not here to sell this shit. Put it in me. So yeah, that's pretty much where the episode ends. I was gonna make like a episode 2 to it, but I was like, nah, I just gotta talk about the first one alone, because this shit was insane. If you weren't thinking about watching it before this video, I honestly hope that I made you want to watch this. And yeah, my voice is kind of giving out from me screaming too much, so I'm gonna just head out. It's been Keizu.